All right, good morning. Going to go through some of the really high quality moments on our game from Wednesday against Bethel. And in fact, there was so many that I had to chop it up in half. So we're going to look at some of the really quality in the first half. I think it's important that yesterday we looked at some of the areas that we need to get better defensively and where the goals came from. But you'll see this video is much longer from a positive perspective than it is obviously from our growth area. So looking at the first one, and a lot of this you'll see a pattern. So, really good interception by the back three. We switch the play, which allows us to start organizing our buildup. Lee's driving forward. She decides it's not on. It's a good switch, but that does move their defender. So now the other space is open, and Hillis finds a fantastic ball through, and there's that third man, and we're off and running. Elise has a great vertical run, to attack the space. And, even in the end, that the pass didn't hit our target, the thing that we're talking about is the habits here. So we intercept it, we look to switch. And think about even some of the stuff we train in our our build-up patterns before game. Lee gets it, she drives forward. The picture's not good, she turns. And now this opens up space for this. And the fact that Hillis is able to come from the central channel, find that threaded ball on the diagonal, and that's off, it is really fantastic work. The next one, Zoe does well to intercept again, play forward. And this little combination, Katie's movement running as the ball goes into Elise is high-end stuff. And we've talked about that before. Watch, Katie's taking off, that little set. Elise does fantastic with the quality of her layoff to make that happen. So again, maybe the final pass, but the moment of we read it, we play forward, the movement to support it as the ball goes forward was fantastic. Here, I like this because it shows some of the urgency. Yeah, we weren't clean in winning the first ball. Even here, Hillis is busting her tail to get back, and the urgency to win the tackle and be strong. But then we shift our mental state into calm. So even she has that bad touch, now we're playing. And I think this, again, shows the difference. Like, we're able to connect enough. Now we've moved into more controlled, so we're building. And at this point, now we've got someone facing forward at the back line, and we can attack. So a really good example of having that two state of, like, the urgency to win the ball back and regain it, and then get us forward. And another thing, we get pressure, can't play forward, a good reset. This, we're combining based on the pressure. Hillis does well to find that inside ball, but now there's our out, and now we can accelerate. And I think even here, like, this wasn't 100% clean, but Sid is first to jump on it, put pressure, and to give us a chance to get forward and get into the box. And that what I like most about this next thing is that Ella arrives on the back post. So look at the numbers we have in around the goal. And I think when we talk about what we want to do to create more goals and what we need is that we obviously have to, the more numbers we have in the box, the likelihood that we can find one of our players to get on something. But that initial ball from Hillis, that ball inside to Katie is really good. She reads the pressure, that's the ball, but then able for Katie to find Holtzy sliding into that space is high quality stuff. And this is some of that sustained pressure. We win this duel with a little bit of pressure. Sid is able to get her head up and put a ball into the box. We've got 2-3, Ella arrives. We have people around to squeeze the box with our holding mid, Holtzy around the top of the box to squeeze it, so it was good. Next one, real quality regain from just that direct punt. Again, it creates some chaos. Holtzy's able to get the ball down, and we're able to play. Yeah, we're finding feet. It's calm. We deal with that initial pressure. That's an excellent ball by Lee, reading the pressure of their defenders. And then we're able to continue to find feet. Maya wins her duel here, and now we have a chance to drive. She gets her head up. And that's if you looked at it before, on the side which we were dealing with the pressure, really defeat, but then once we get the switch, we're able to then get the ball into space and to run a little bit more. So watch again. So big ball. We clean up the mess. We think about where's the initial pressure, read where their numbers are. We come back to our left side. Their numbers are there. So we've got to be calm and show that we can handle it. Lee finds that good ball in between. Even here, our touch wasn't tight, but we were able to control it. Tally's good here, finding feet. We win our little duel. And now we've attracted a lot of numbers here. So as she cuts back in, now that ball in the space, now we can accelerate. Ella does well to win her duel here and drive forward and try to create something for us. Next one is a good individual duel and tackle by Tally. And then what I love is the calm. Again, we talked about this. We had the urgency to defend, but then we just start building and solving this together. And their pressure is mounting. They're coming closer and tighter. Again, we're able to keep finding feet. Here, the cool thing is, as Sid drives, she attracts the player, releases. Now we have that free player in Katie, and now our switch is on, and now we can really accelerate the game and get forward. Another ball in and out by Elise. Well done by Zoe, Elise, and Ella in this moment. And then even here, the ball into Maya wasn't necessarily clean, but Maya keeps pressing, and now we're in for a finishing moment. And I think about when I give you guys credit and what you do so well is that there are not a lot of teams that can go from this moment where Tally wins the ball back and actually connects and creates the moment. We're a few teams that are able to go from here to here and keep building and solving under intense pressure. A little touch in. Now that defender steps, she releases, and now we're off, and now we can accelerate the game. And Katie does well to find that pass. And again, Zoe finds that entry ball into Elise, and Elise, this was her all day. That ball in, ball out to Ella. Maya keeps applying pressure, wins her 1v1 duel, and now we're in on goal. So high quality moment from everyone there. Starts with a really good back tackle from Katie. So as we're recovering in, she runs back in. She does it. We intercept, but she faces who she sees. We play short. Now we're building. And the ball started. We won it on the right, so now we're going to move it out to the left. Lee does well. Patience. Pulls it again. And you think about it. We started on the right. We switched it all the way to the left. We moved it back to the right. Now look at the space. And again, an excellent layoff by Elise. Gets us forward. And Ella wins her duel again. A good entry ball for Maya to try to earn us a deep throw. And again, if we talk about establishing territory and getting into their half, that was well done. To even if we get a throw, we're now down in our attacking third area and we can then sustain pressure. But again, Katie back tackles well. Think about it. We regained it on the right. We connect a little bit so that we have enough shape. So those two passes to get our shape to play. Lee starts opening up. They are busting their tail to get back across, so then we play back against them. We did a better job with using Bella in right moments. Bella was able to switch it, and now they're scrambling to get back across, which is tougher, and now we start to have those entry balls into that attacking midfield player. And like I said, it was an excellent layoff. Ella does well to win her duel and earn us a deep throw. Hey, another good example of a nice interception by the back three, positioned well. We're patient and start connecting. There's one pass. Good turnout. There's two passes, and now we start to establish some shape. Lee does well to drive into this space, and that shortens the distance for the pass to Sid, which makes it easier for her to connect. The switch is back on the other side. Good little ball in by Ellie, and now we've got Adela attacking the space in behind and trying to find us a good ball into the box, which she does. And so Elise is going to be able to hold up play here. And this is the thing. We have an entry to the ball in the box. We got a player holding it up, and we're just looking for that little dynamic run. Josie kind of points a little bit. I think at this point, Elise has got a lot going on, and she's just trying to find a solution. But the entry ball into the box and the situation it creates is very good. Good. A good interception as we move on by Tally. Tally's able to find feet. Good. Sammy gets her head up, and we connect. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we're able to find feet and keep playing. The game was much less forced. Even in here, we have a duel, and we're going to escape out of it. We're able to play feet again. Zoe slides into that space well. Adela runs off the back of the defender and puts us in a place to earn a deep throw. So, overall, like, you look at all these moments, it is an accumulation of all the things that we train, and that you guys are showing that you're able to express our ideas, and it's consistent. And you look at some of the themes that come across this play. It's high quality stuff. So enjoy the first half. We all know our shortcomings. We all know our areas of growth. But again, we do stuff that not many people can do, and that's a credit to everyone on the field and everyone in training that gets us there.